Hi guys, and welcome back to Subnautica. I actually already tried recording here for a minute and did very poorly. Very, very poorly. How poorly, you might ask? I got my seamoth destroyed down in the Lost River. You know, where I can't get back out of without a seamoth. Yeah, so I'm going to be a little more careful this time. And I might still post that video anyway, just to show the fail of what not to do, but rather than bashing my head against a wall, failing to get out of there, and having no luck whatsoever, I decided I am going to pick back up from the save before I went down there, with the same objective I had in the first place. I am going to make a base in the Lost River and hopefully gather enough nickel to make the depth modules needed so I can take vehicles that aren't going to explode down there. Sound good? Sounds great. I just really don't like it. I'm hoping at some point I can build a moon pool high enough in the Lost River that I will not need to worry about the crush depth exceeding that of my seamoth. Because that's how you lose your... Am I in the dunes? I'm in the underwater islands. That's good. That's where we want to be. Underwater islands, and then down from the underwater islands to the kelp forest. We know exactly where we're going, what we're doing. As long as we don't get destroyed, we're fine. Don't want to get eaten by anything deep, dark, spooky stuff. What's that? It's pretty. It glows. I'm always distracted. I easily distracted by shiny, pretty objects. But no, we are looking for something a little bit better than just some underwater islands. In fact, we're looking for something we already found. I'm not seeing it. There's a thermal vent. We don't want to be parked over that. That's another thermal vent. There's a lot of thermal vents here. Maybe if I got back on the northerly direction, I'd have a little bit better luck. Oh. For those concerned about my... What kind of madness is this? I know I went the right way. At least 90% sure I went the right way, but now any way that leads to more down is taking me west and south, and I guess let's go up again. So I'm clearly confused. We just found ourselves a sinkhole. We were close to our destination. I want to hope. That is 2 warpers right over there, and I'm not happy about that. Not happy. Okay, so... I haven't seen any crab squid this time. That's a good sign. Warpers are actually surprisingly easy to avoid, I've noticed. It's only when you do dumb stuff, like, you know, I do, that you get yourself killed by them. So this trip is just mainly going to be trying to establish a basic base down here. Well, I'll still have to go back up to finish those depth modules so I can take the vehicles I don't like down here. I really would like it if you could just increase your crush depth, if you could get a depth module that'll let you take your seamoth all the way down through the entirety of the game. Because it is the most freeing vehicle in this game. You can do so much more with it that you can't do with others. And by that I just mean maneuverability. Ignore that sound. That sound is just death approaching us. It'll get one bite, which won't destroy anything, but will cause us some pain. Where's that bite? I thought you were chasing me. Where's your bite? I might be getting through without a bite this time, guys. That's certainly new. I didn't have to perimeter defense system. I didn't get bitten by our friend, the Ghost Leviathan. I'm not sure what's going on anymore. What I do know is we're getting back down to our cove tree. We like our cove tree. That's where our new base is going to be. And yeah, if it looks like I already know exactly where I'm going to build this base, it's because I do. It's because I already screwed up. And in the process, already know what I'm doing with getting down into the deep, dark, deep down. And this time I'm gonna save it. Anytime I'm preparing to get out of my seamoth, I'm gonna save it because I don't want to waste your time, my time, time in general. I just want to have a good old game and make some nice progress. And now we're getting near crush depth. Maybe another thing I should do is make sure instead of getting right down to just above crush depth, I should stop at least 10 above crush depth. Okay. So off camera, I gathered a bunch of materials that are going to help me make this base. I'm going to say right here, because maybe if I make it right here, I might not need power transmitter to be able to extend the reach. Oh, I will not at all. I'm good. So now I just need to grab the magnetite that I didn't bring down here with me, which should be able to be found just anywhere around here. Lots of magnetite to be found, which I'm not holding up to right now. I'm not proving that right yet, but there you are. I'll just scan you so my computer knows what you are. A lot of uraninite. As I mentioned in that recording I might not put up of me fail at coming down here and losing my seamoth, uraninite, as far as I know, is only good for reactor rods, which means using nuclear power, which is no bueno. There's magnetite. Okay, I think I got enough magnetite now to make a thermal reactor, which is what I needed. What I need down here. Nickel. We need lots of nickel. Nickel is pretty much the only thing I'm coming down here for at the moment, because other than nickel, it's mainly to make this base, and I'll be coming back down here later to progress the rest of the story. Because there's a story. It's a kind of intriguing one, actually. Well, now I feel kind of silly because I think my little base there is close enough that I don't have to worry about making a power transmitter, but I came down prepared to make one power transmitter for the sake of funneling power from this thermal vent here, which I'm going to build on the side of because you can't approach Even with the reinforced dive suit, you can't get too close before it starts cooking you. Okay, it's starting to be good. Let me have a thermal vent on you. Thermal vent. Let me make this thing that I want. Thermal vent, meet thermal plant. Thermal plant, finish building before I cook. Actually, the heat damage isn't too bad. 74 degrees, you are still too far away to transmit power. That's fine, because I can make one of these. I can make one of these. That's the farthest away I can make one of these. Make a that there. And you said you're transmitting power. Why you lie to me? Make one of these. That is not doing this job. Go do your job. Oh, fine. I'll put you right here. And with a boom. Habitat power restored. Now I can have air.
All primary systems online.
See, before we go hog wild with this titanium, there are a few things I want to make sure that I make in this base. Hull integrity 6.6. I know that I want to make myself a fabricator down here, so I don't always have to go back up. I forgot a table coral. Well, I'll leave that partially built fabricator there. I know I want to build a moon pool, which I don't know if I'll be able to on that side. It'll be that side. I didn't bring enough lead. Is there anything I can build that I wanted to? Oh, there's a multi-purpose room. That's just titanium. I don't know how much more titanium I need, or I don't know how much more the hull of this place can take. But I know I still have some titanium stocked in here. Not much, like 3 more pieces. Okay. I tried to come prepared. I was clearly not prepared. On the plus side, that lead that I'm missing, I could possibly get... Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to make down here was a locker. I'm going to make that in the middle of this hallway. That way I've got storage. I'm really trying to go just a quick bare bones build with this base. Say that 5 times fast. There's an interior grow bed, and I'm going to want to make an outdoor grow bed too. I can't get the table coral I need down here, but I know I can get the lead down here. And now's where I gotta be careful not to do what I did before, because I think what I did last time was that I was dumb enough to get out of my seamoth beneath crush depth. So just make sure to keep things level. I'm gonna stay above 890 because before when I got out of it, see, it drifts a little when you get out of it. That's probably what killed me, because it probably drifted a tiny bit down. And I'm not going to let that happen again. I like my seamoth. I'm not going to... I don't think I'm going to... There's a lead. We just need one more lead. We can finish our moon pool. Not that our seamoth will be using it. Haha. Nickel. More magnetite. Main resource we came down for our nickel, so let's see if we can find enough of that down here. More nickel. Woo! Hello, Mila. That's gold. I don't need gold. I'm recording a video. Where? What? Why? I hear ya. I hear ya. Don't know what you're trying to say, but I hear ya. Getting all the nickel. Because I need it. I need the nickel more than you guys do. Trust me. I don't know if they're arguing with me, or if they're just, you know, talking to themselves or what, but I'm still pretty sure I need the nickel more than they do. I think I got enough nickel. While we're still down here, we should probably grab some magnetite. Not that we haven't been already, but I'm going to leave the uraninite because I think that stuff's useless. And by useless, I mean useless for my means, not useless because I know they're used for reactor rods, which means they can be used to power a nuclear reactor. I might want to add a scanning room to that base. Silver. I just need one more lead, guys. One more lead. Although, in the defense of the game not giving me what I need for this. Hey, not open storage, enter seamoth. Yeah, I need one more lead and I can finish that. Wait, do I need one more lead or do I just need one lead total? Let's go deposit what I have into the thing. Into the thing, guys. The thing that's not even actually attached to my base. Yeah, I still need another lead. So I'm going to have to rebuild that mood goal. But I'll do that when I actually bring my prawn suit down here, because my prawn suit's what's going to be using that new gold. I'll just bring another lead down later. We should be really focusing on the materials we can only find down here. The magnetite, the nickel, the uraninite, if I actually wanted any. More nickel. I like it. I like it like that. Yeah, it's kind of interesting and helpful how most of the resources down here are in this brine. Because then you know not to waste your time looking around everywhere. Just look around while you're in the brine stuffs. And this blue brine, as you've noticed, does not hurt me. That's a good point to make, because what you haven't seen me do yet is go get myself melted to death by the green brine up in the upper area of the Lost River. Giant cove tree. Some people call this the tree of life because it's basically just a housing area for ghost leviathan eggs. I know, ghost leviathans hatch here. That kind of puts a dampener on the idea of making a base down here. Okay, I guess not all the resources are in the brine. Ow! Don't burn me, bro! I probably should go back up and eat, though, because of the fact that I didn't bring foodstuffs down this trip. That'll be next trip. And I did save some space for... No. Okay, I saved some space because on the way out... Hey, I didn't need to do that. I hit this button. Because we don't want to hit the cove tree or the jelly rays. They're all peaceful. That's why I chose this spot. Music instantly shifts. It's like, oh, you want nice, peaceful, cute music? Nope. I don't like this plan. This plan's gonna hurt me. No guts, no glory! Oh, that plan would very much hurt me. There's something down there. Boat. Boat. Okay, so I need to find in the green acid pools. Well, while I'm down here, let's take a scan on this thing. Oh no, the Kirsi returns. I'm gonna have to stop recording now. I really don't want to stop recording here, though. Can I stop recording somewhere else? Because I'm currently in the dangerous part of Lost River. Huh?
I hear ghost violence.
No, what you're hearing is those river shark, whatever they're called, things. I scanned them on creative mode, but I didn't, I didn't have the guts to try it on
Hi, Shadow.
when I'm, able to actually die. So I don't know what they're called. Limestone, there's some diamond, just jutting out of the wall, diamond, ruby. I'm not looking for any of that though. I'm looking for crystalline sulfur, which I guess I can do when I take my actually take my prawn suit back down here. At this point, you're not really seeing her yet, but there's a Kirsi in the background, holding a shadow while trying to ignore the fact that I'm loud, obnoxious,
There's an invader here.
and that there's an invader here. Yeah, she calls the little, well, I call them too. We call the little ones invaders
Because they actually are invaders.
because we have them so often and they're kind of invading our territory. But nah, they're cute, they're family. They're just here a lot. Sometimes we almost feel like they're here more often than they're with their parents. Mila.
Dangerous.
The dangerous one. There could be an argument made that any toddler is dangerous. Hi, Mr. Ghost Leviathan. Last time you let me pass without chomping on me. Are you gonna do that again? I'd appreciate it if you do that again. I think he's gonna let me do it again.
Nope.
Well, there goes that theory. At least we know that one chomp from him is not gonna destroy our boat. Hey!
You got away.
I got away without a chomp. And with, I think, all the nickel that I'll ever need, and a little bit more magnetite, because why not? And some diamonds. I've got so much diamond, though. So much diamond and gold. These materials that are so rare and valuable here on Earth in real life. Though from what I've read, diamond isn't actually that rare so much as it is just the places that do have it are kind of monopolized. But now we just gotta make it back to our base, build those death modules for our cyclops and our prawn suit, so we can take our cyclops and our prawn suit down. Remember to bring in an extra chunk of lead when we come back, so we can finish that moon pool. Nighttime. Stop being nighttime. No, because that depth of that far from anything, it doesn't do anything. You can see like all of 3 feet in the nighttime at that depth, even with your lights on. I appreciate developers making interesting and different game dynamics. I really do. But there will never be an end to me complaining about games expecting you to explore where you can't see. Because if you can't see, you don't know what you can't see what you're exploring, and thus cannot accurately make any discoveries.
Oh, I hear.
No, that sounds bone sharks. They actually sound more intimidating than Reapers, but really they're little. I almost ran into one! Bottom left there. I need to pay more attention to where I'm driving, huh? See, I don't understand why Kirsi doesn't like being in the room when I'm recording. She likes to watch, she likes to comment.
Shadow, that's my hand. I would appreciate you controlling your thoughts.
And you know, aside from me, I know I need food. I didn't bring any down with me because I didn't have enough space left after all that titanium.
But
Yeah, it's Fuds time. It's Happy Fuds time. That's not the Fuds corridor, that's the fish corridor. Fuds! I should probably clean up my inventory some.
ow, Shadow, stop it with the claws.
Okay, so, cleaning up inventory. Cyclops. Cyclops. We're taking your laser vision. Okay, wrong Cyclops. Taking your depth module. We'll bring it back with an upgrade. Depth module. And we'll take some of your lantern fruit too. Just so you can grow some more. As you can see, we are going to be all the prepared we're ever going to need when we get back down there. In fact, I might make some lockers on my Cyclops. Okay, prawn suit. We're also going to take your depth module. Wait, you don't have a depth module yet, do you? Let's see. Modules are right on this side. This side without the name. Yeah, you don't have a depth module yet. Well, I can't access your upgrade panel while you're in the moon pool anyway, so. Now, we're going to use this station. Plasteel. Plasteel. Ooh. Bad news, I only got one plasteel already. And I think I might have used up all my titanium, like all of it, in making that spare base. I might only be able to make one of these without another common material gathering run. You know, the boring stuff.
So you did it again.
Hey, I got all the nickel I need, so now I just need the boring stuff. I mean, nickel's not that interesting either. It's just down in the deep dark where I do things like that. And yeah, I just need 2 ruby and another plasteel. So, prawn suit, we're gonna put you back in the base for now, without your upgrade, because we don't have that upgrade yet. Hey, what? Excuse me. I wanted to get inside. Go up here. But at least we can bring our Cyclops down there, which I don't really want to just yet. Wait a minute! I'll need to restock the titanium on my Cyclops, but we can do this right now. That's the wrong locker. This one is my titanium locker. That's 10 titanium. As long as I got at least 2 lithium, we can do this. So this depth module will bring me down to a grand 1,300 meters. That is the final and maximum depth of the Cyclops, which will get me just to the entrance to the lava zones. You saw that at 1,300 down there. Well, actually, No, that'll get me deep down into a lava zone. Now, do I got the lithium in my inventory already? I do not, but I have it. I have lithium somewhere around here. Checking all the lockers. There's one. Do I? I need another lithium. Okay, so we need more titanium for future base building and other things, and another lithium. May as well make a wiring kit because we're going to need one to make an advanced wiring kit because we need advanced wiring kits for some of the other things that we want to build. But we're going to stash things again. We're going to stash all the things we can't use right now. We're getting close. If I would stop failing. Da 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 da. And I just need some nourishment. Some more water. Which I think this has more water for me. It does. It's got plenty more water for me. It's also got plenty more salt for me. That thing I might migrate down to the base that has... Oh no, this base is fine. But I got a grow bed down there. I got an exterior grow bed down there. I don't have a bed down there. I'm gonna make another scanning room down there eventually. Yeah, this is my reefback base. Surrounded by the reefies. One thing I probably should do because of all the stuff I've been doing is go through changing my batteries. Now I am still going to somewhere around around the top side of this find some more wrecks. Bladderfish, what do you think you're doing here? Bladderfish, you do not swim in air. For your crimes, I'm going to not cook you, but cure you, because I need a food supply that'll actually last me. Yeah, dehydrating, but keeps well, so it's not going to rot.
Shadow.
I should dump those spadefish eggs. Nobody wants more spadefish. But that's going to be it for this recording. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw, and I'm glad I didn't blow up my seamoth. I'm glad Kirsi wasn't in the room for when I did that. But bye, everyone!